All right, everybody, put a 1 in the chat if you're ready for me to start explaining the road to rank 1. What if I lose the first set? That'd be funny. I made a new account just for explaining the road to rank 1, which I feel like is fair because my skill level is quite a bit worse when I'm talking and playing at the same time. We got sorry. Oh my god, that's funny. Okay, Falco versus Sheik. In general, so they took off Yoshi's, which is understandable. They're probably going to take off Yoshi's in Stadium. I personally don't like dealing with Fountain of Dreams, although sometimes it can be good to mess up the reaction tech chasing. I also don't like Dreamland. I actually think that Battlefield feels very good for Falco versus Sheik, and both characters like it, so that's generally where you're going to end up. Yep. So I'm gonna start out with a drop-down laser and see how they respond on the side platform. Yeah, so they jump needle, which is actually a big mistake. As soon as you see jump needle on the side platform, you should be kind of informed that the person doesn't necessarily know how to defend properly when they're on the side platform, which is a really, really important part of the matchup. It just allows you to get underneath them and attack. We gotta do a bit of a scrap there. Just holding down, being near Sheik can be really valuable. Some hard-hitting attacks are good too. That was a decent read by them. Full hop laser, fast fall laser can be good. Sometimes you get beat out by dash attack. You do have to be careful about that. I likely could have gotten nared out of shield there. Drift around the up air. Also, one thing I do want to mention is that I did spend some time above Sheik there. Just make sure that you pay attention to Sheik up air because it can actually be really potent. And it's a very good poke for them to do. Because not only can it contest Falco's moves pretty solidly, but it's also just a combo starter. So you don't want to give people free launchers. A little bit of a trade there. Notice my positioning when I'm holding people in the corner. Ledge dash dash attack is definitely going to be tough to deal with, though. I think they could have done another well-timed up tilt, and I would have gotten hit by it. Let's grab here, regular get up, because we're below 100%. Should make the edge guard pretty free. We're just going to full hop, go back to the side platform, laser land, shield drop down air. Back air here, short hop up air. Okay, my controller had other ideas. Down air because I want more damage. That was definitely very greedy of me. If you want to be a nice, consistent Falco, generally you want to back air there, but that's fine. Double laser into forward tilt. We're going to ledge dash here, kind of confuse them. I'm not dead yet. We're going to drift back to the ledge, shorten because we're a little spooked. Ledge dash shield should be difficult for them to deal with. Full hop nair was likely unintentional. Back air should send them far enough out to where they can't recover. And that's the game. So I am personally going to ban Fountain. One, because I actually think that it is it's a bad stage to make an example of because so many random things can come up. So when you're trying to formulate a game plan, there are a lot of things that can sort of get in the way of your game plan. And so I don't really like to showcase the stage very much. We go back to Battlefield. So they shot a needle at the very beginning. We're gonna try to punish that. Okay, they didn't do it this time. You can actually punish it just by dash full hop down airing. Okay, auto cancel back here. There was actually kind of a bad idea for me. Again, I'm just holding down in these close scrap situations. We're gonna call out the early double jump with just that back air right there. Generally, when Sheik is close enough to the stage and they still have a double jump, you can't do those long rinse repeat edge guards because if you do, they can threaten things like jump fair or jump needle. So making a call out with back air in some sort of way, whether that's dipping low, gotta do slight DI there, okay. Whether that's dipping low or doing a high back air to cover them going high, it's very valuable. Try to cover the tech roll in. A lot of times you'll see me try to cover the tech roll in. Oh, this is nice by them. They definitely could have killed me there. You'll see me try to cover the tech roll in because I think it's very valuable to hold center stage. And I think that Falco kind of owns Sheik in the corner. Again, we're just going to do that laser land setup with the shield drop down air again. Now that they're at a percent where just essentially all my attacks are going to start leading to big damage. Again, you can just go for back airs in all these situations. I'll just show that right here. So you can go for a back air in that situation, you end up in a really nice spot. Of course, their DI wasn't perfect there, but that's just kind of tough. We're gonna ledge dash here into shield. Nice read by them, holy cow. DI off the stage from that far away, they shouldn't be able to get a true follow-up. Just building damage here, poking at the side platform with full hop shines and short hop up airs. Shine grab in the corner after an approaching laser is pretty solid. Another back air here, ledge dash. Get them before they land, which is really important because they still don't have a double jump, which means that they are dead and the game is over. GG's. Okay, we have another Falco vs. Sheik, so I'm not gonna necessarily bother talking about the stages too much. You guys already know how I feel about these sorts of things. They're probably gonna take off Yoshi's in Stadium. In 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna take off Dreamland here. We're gonna, again, try to do this drop-down laser, which is very conservative, and see how they deal with me. So again, the jump needles, you can't be doing that. Again, so that is just like a really common thing you have to look for in the matchup to see how they're actually defending themselves. We're gonna try to slight DI here, although my controller isn't necessarily so good at it. Yeah, kind of trip them up. Go to top platform, try to do a drop-down laser. I actually don't like approaching from the top platform too much. I take kind of a risky forward smash there. Again, I wouldn't even necessarily suggest that, but that's fine. Got a full hop, nice call out on the full hop. So what we wanna do here is be really careful about forward tilt. So if you guys don't know, Sheik's forward tilt actually knocks Falco down starting at 25% if it's unstale. So since I'm at 34, forward tilt is a big threat, which once forward tilt comes online, you just need to recognize that essentially all of Sheik's, if you saw there I wave dash to cover the omps attack, all of Sheik's options are essentially online. She can shield grab, she has nair out of shield, she has her tilts that now knock down, and you have to just be cognizant of like the well-rounded character as opposed to just fighting as if she doesn't have those tilt options. Okay, we're gonna back air here. Again, I just wanted to showcase some of the back air stuff that you can do if you do choose to hit Sheik off stage. I tried to cover that, which I should have known I didn't actually have enough time to do. We're gonna do Laserland side platform just to show the strength of that option a little bit. Back air here, we're gonna ledge dash to cover. Okay, nice. That was actually a 50-50. I could have maybe done regular get up there, but that wouldn't have necessarily been a kill. Just gotta choose where you get your 50-50s. We do regular get up again. If you guys see, I am timing that regular get up against the poof so that we can punish if they come up on stage, but if they don't, we're still occupying the ledge. It's a really, really important part of the matchup to get down. Okay, messing up my combos a little bit. Back air just to shove Sheik off. Look at this, look at this. So I'm gonna regular get up, boom, back air to shove Sheik off. Now we're gonna regular get up, and then, yeah. So this is the sort of like, if you hear commentators talk about like, oh, rinse, repeat, like this is sort of what they're talking about, right? Is that there are some nuances to it. Omps attacks can happen. They could maybe DI the back airs a little bit better. But this is sort of what they mean by you can hit Sheik off stage and you can continue to kind of do the same thing as long as you're not over 100%. So we're gonna go back to Battlefield. This time, okay, we have Kirby. Man, I usually don't like to talk about my anti-Kirby tech. This is unfortunate. So if you guys don't know, a lot of people try to camp Kirby, but these people are silly. So essentially, there's just no possible way to lose. Good. Well, that's funny. No Kirby Ditto? I didn't even see that they swapped to Kirby. I just took off that stage. But man, I can't talk about this. But essentially, there's no real way to lose as long as you just do early approaching aerial, which sounds funny and kind of silly. But like, yeah, you can just do this for as long as you want, and Kirby can like essentially do nothing about it. It's kind of silly. Like the one thing Kirby can do is like shield grab you, but very luckily for Falco, Kirby's shield grab sucks because his throws are garbage. Boop. This person actually has a pretty good Kirby though. It's kind of interesting. Yeah. Throw for the Ditto? I could. The thing is, like, I don't think that approaching with early aerial against Kirby is even really that good of a strategy, but it is just like the value that you gain from hitting it sometimes just outweighs the threat of anything that Kirby can hit you with. So, yeah. Boop. Yeah, I just... a little sad for Kirby, you know? We're gonna roll here. Yeah, nice try. Oh, what the heck? That was like some weird rollback that somehow ended up with me getting up tilted. So we do this. We're just gonna early aerial approach across the stage. This is why it's silly to me when Falco's like laser camp my Kirby. I'm like, dude, you could literally just be doing like early aerial repeatedly. Bam. They're gonna up air, yeah. Aw, almost. Also, Kirby has a really hard time punishing forward smash. So, anyway, that was another explaining the road to rank 1. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I hate you? What do you want me to do? I'm sorry. Oh, we got a Fox. Okay. So Fox is a decently complicated matchup. I actually have a video explaining all of the pros and cons of the stages in my opinion. Again, just for explaining purposes and for my own Sanity. We're gonna take off Fountain of Dreams. And then what they take off here is essentially personal preference. We either end up on Yoshi's. Okay, we're actually gonna start Battlefield, which I think is Falco's best stage in the matchup. We're gonna do a very similar thing as we did against Sheik. We're gonna do a drop-down laser to start the game. We're gonna see if he jumps at us or if he does something a little bit more defensive. Yeah, so he jumps at us, which I actually tried to avoid, but I missed my dash. Okay, backflip right there. If you guys see, I was standing off center, which is actually a position I like to talk about a lot for people that have been in my stream for a long time. You probably already know this. Okay, so one thing we can also notice right there that I try to pay attention to when I'm playing against Foxes is their ledge options. And this person actually did a ledge dash with no gallant, but they look like this is something they actually like try to do. So we can actually probably pressure the ledge pretty strongly with back airs, and that could be a point of pain for them as long as we can do that. Okay, get a nice little shine opening. Mistech means that we can get a reaction tech chase. DI to top platform. Back throw on accident. I tried to up throw. That's totally fine. Spooky stuns means we're gonna do that. Cover the early side B. Gonna do a short hop down here into the double jab. Rising bear. Nice. Okay, so just so I was explaining the off center. So when they jump off the side platform at you and you're standing off center, you can do that backflip that I was doing, or you can just react with something like an up tilt as they jump at you, and those things can be really, really effective. So I like that position against Foxes who are standing on the side plat. We're gonna do high double lasers here just to poke him on the side plat, which is a position that a lot of Foxes like to take against Falco. Again, we're standing at that off-center position as we roll into it. We're gonna do drop-down laser here, try to get a grab. We actually lasered in the wrong direction, which is a little unfortunate. Okay, right now, anything can hit them. Again, we stand in a spot where we're able to react to that short hop off the side platform. Pressuring this right here, yeah, again, so back air is just gonna be a really strong tool against this person since it doesn't seem like their ledge options are too great. There was one kind of bad ledge dash, and then there was a rising full hop, or a double jump fair. These things are probably just gonna kind of get smoked by the early back airs. We'll see if they adjust, and that's something that we can pay attention to, but I do try to keep track of those things as I'm playing Fox main. So we're gonna take off Fountain again. I'm guessing, oh, FD. Okay, so this can be really instructional, which is great. We're gonna assume that this person is gonna, oh, they're going Marth, which is totally fine. So we have Marth on FD. We're gonna shoot a high laser that they can't power shield, and then we're gonna try to attack them out of that. See, we're gonna be doing these high lasers. If you want more information on that, there is a video explaining that laser, which is unpower shieldable. We're gonna shine right here, back of them off the stage. They actually have no double jumps, so they're gonna burn side B. Yeah, so we have them in a nice sharky position. We're gonna grab ledge and just roll right up. So it's all about burning the resources when you're sharking Marth. There's gonna be a lot of, you have to wait for double jump, or you have to wait for side B. And once you have those things actually gone from the Marth, that's when your edge guarding can be really, really potent, because they don't have a lot of they don't have a lot of options left, essentially. They can't alter their drift as easily. They don't have as many mix-ups. They can't turn around in their jump, all that kind of stuff. I also have a video talking about that down smash, if you guys are curious about that edge guard. Marth can sweet spot around it, so you have to be careful about that, but Zane is essentially the only Marth that I've actually had sweet spot around it. Okay, little auto-cancel back air shine, kind of testing their whiff punish abilities. Up throw here, Marth is always going to get sent forward if he gets hit by the lasers. That's something that you guys should know. Forward smash is kind of bullying being on the backside of Marth's shield. We're going to shield here. Fade back there. Whoa, they actually read that. That's pretty crazy. Okay, we're going to approaching Nair into jab, trying to cover myself. Didn't quite work out. Got a knockdown. It should be pretty safe here at this percent. Gonna fade back there again, cover this, laser, try to cover the double jump. They actually don't double jump. Gonna go straight forward here at a height that actually avoids the down tilt. That was decent. We are over 100, so we're gonna do a little bit early of a regular get up because kind of an awkward way to edge guard. We're gonna ledge dash shield here. Shield is actually a really strong option at this percent because there aren't many throw combos that are gonna actually affect me in any sort of like meaningful way. We're gonna come down with down air. Another thing I wanted to talk about, oh, I actually don't remember. Oh, but the person gave up. Little unfortunate. Sorry that they're running into me during my placement matches. Definitely gonna run into a few people that are, I mean, have I lost the stock yet in the Explaining Road to Rank 1? Oh, I lost the stock to Kirby. But, dude, there was something I wanted to explain. Oh, I remember the thing I was gonna explain. The high laser, no, I don't want to get too into that. What I do want to say, though, is that Falco's full hop fair auto cancels. So you can actually be very mobile or protect yourself out of full hop fair really easily. So what you can do a lot of times is you can full hop fair, like pushing them, and then you can up tilt right afterwards, because they'll try to come down on top of you after the forward air, thinking that you're gonna have like 10 frames of lag like you usually would, or 9 frames of lag or whatever it is, after like a regular forward air. So yeah, you can do this full hop forward air into an auto canceled option. Boom. Any tips on getting consistent up tilt inputs? I find myself getting hand during combos. The only real suggestion I have for you is that you can buffer the up input. Maybe you already know this, but like I'm holding up right now. So during the lag of me doing that down air, I was holding up. So if I press A, I just do an up tilt. So like, yeah, if you wave dash, you just hold the up input during the wave dash, like I am right now, and then you just press A. So like, you know, you do a down air into up tilt, like on somebody's shield, you cross up, then you do this down air like this, right? Like that's, you can just buffer it. And what I will say is that practicing it on air is actually pretty hard, right? Like doing this is maybe a little bit more difficult than others, but if you actually hit somebody, you have hit lag. And so when you have hit lag, you essentially just have some freeze frames, and that kind of increases the amount of time you have to spend getting your thumb to up. If you are too late on it, you'll full hop though, so you want to make sure that you're getting the up input as fast as possible. Takes a little bit of practice, but that is very helpful for getting up tilt inputs. Yeah, it can be done with Fox. It can be done with every character. Every single character in the game has this. Getting stuck in Shine when you reverse it. It's interesting. I like that you guys are asking questions, actually. Yeah, so essentially, gonna go out and try it. Oh, nice, hell yeah. So essentially, like let's say this is the motion, right? Shine turnaround, and then you want to jump out of it, or even like if you want to do it grounded. Now, this is like a lot of people will be able to do this if they're not hitting somebody. Right? Like, you might be able to just do this motion a bunch of times. Sorry, not that motion, but this motion. Then as soon as you hit somebody, that was kind of funny. As soon as you hit somebody, a lot of people will get stuck in the shine, right? They'll just like turn around and get stuck in it. Like, let's say we try to do that same motion right here, and like people will just get stuck in the shine. And they'll wonder kind of like what's going on. So the way I kind of explain it, there's no like secret I have, but I do think thinking of it as 3 separate things is really helpful in my brain. Shine, turn around, jump. I'm like, shine, like that's what it feels like to me. Because you have to wait for the hit lag to be over to turn around. So you actually have to delay the turnaround in comparison to just like doing it on air, right? Because there's the hit lag. So yeah, you have to think about it as 3 separate inputs in my brain. I'm like, shine, turn around, and like the thing is, your mind, you think about things very quickly, you know. So like this shine, turn around, waveland, like it happens very fast, but like when you say it in your head, like right, like it just happens really quick. But yeah, that's my only secret, is that you have to slightly delay the turnaround input, which means that you'll slightly delay the jump input. But once you fit it all together after hitting somebody, it'll work out, I think. I used to do this setup like when like Fox was here, let's say, not here, like here, and I wanted a waveland on the top platform. I used to do this, right? This input, and this feels really clunky to do. As you can see, I'm very good at the game, I'm very technical, but it's actually pretty hard, especially if you're getting the shine like actually right here. Like here, if you're comboing them like in the air, you like shine them, then you do this, right? Like you shine over here. It's really hard to get this. But if you shine turnaround, like this is so much smoother. Like look at this. I know it's still going utu, but like you do the utu if you fucking have like 2 frames of air dodge. So, but like this is just, it's so much easier. So we'll just put the Fox here again, just to show you guys on like an actual person. So I do that, right? And that is, even that example was just, oh, very, very smooth. So yeah, I do think that practicing that is something that's very valuable. I get stuck in shield when wave landing forward off of a platform. You need to continue holding forward. Yeah. So yeah, if you wave dash forward here, I'm pretty sure the thing is that you have to continue holding forward, right? Yeah. So people will just like waveland forward, but if you let go of forward, you'll just stop right here. But you need to make sure that you continue to hold forward through the waveland so that you can actually fall off. Dang, we are getting the Sheiks tonight, everybody. All right, I should just let you guys commentate this one. I feel like you'd have a lot to say. All right, everybody, let's do this. So we're probably gonna be starting out on Battlefield just like we always are. I'm gonna actually do a short hop laser here. This is gonna be a little bit of an aggressive option right here. Boom. Okay, we get right in the face of the Sheik. Again, I really like fighting at these low percents. I feel like it's very valuable. Oh, we got a little bit of a chunky connection here. But that is totally fine. Sharking the Sheik, hitting them off stage. We're gonna laser forward throw right here. So again, these corner pressure situations and these off-stage situations against Sheik are just really, really valuable. So the more that you can push Sheik forward, the better. Yeah, okay, so they're gonna do that, which gets hard countered by this. Boom. So we got a lot of damage here. Again, they have their double jump, so we have to make a read, right? We can't just do the rinse repeat. They have their double jump, but they're close to the stage, which means stuff is gonna be happening, and we have to do something about it. Okay, they retreat to side plat, which they've been doing a lot. Yeah, so I tried to cover it with a full hop shine. A little difficult to catch them in transition right there. We're actually at a pretty scary percent. I do early approaching nair, which is gonna beat them standing still. Doing a delayed take laser forward tilt or jumping. So that's why I did those options right there. I actually mistimed that, which is a little unfortunate. We're gonna up air here, a little bit of DI mix up. If they DI'd in there, which they did, sorry. If they DI in and I back air, they actually live. Oh, I was holding forward after my ledge dash, otherwise I would have been able to punish that. But if they DI in and I up air, they're gonna die there. So it's a little bit of a 50-50. We're gonna down air here, go for a tech chase. Nice, we actually hit it. They're facing backwards, which means they can't grab the ledge without a turnaround. Nice spacing by them, good combo. Well, they actually tried to shoot a needle, a little unfortunate for them actually. That full hop back air I would not suggest. But it's actually very committal, so you have to be careful about that. Probably gonna go to a platform. Yeah, we're gonna forward throw right here, knockdown, read the roll in, but they actually slide off to the ledge, which means we just go to our corner pressure. I actually think that going on the side platform is a really good spot to threaten your back air against Sheik. And in general, that is what you wanna be doing. You either wanna be lasering and threatening a few different things. Oh, I went for the meme, but I actually got the shine with no hitbox, which is totally fine. They should actually be guaranteed dead here, I'm pretty sure. We're gonna do a regular get up. Oh, I actually didn't get the strong hit of the back air, whatever. Works totally fine. We're gonna do a side B ledge cancel into a dash to the right here. Always wanna mix it up off that side B. Okay, we're gonna go for a laser grab, just build some damage. Make sure, again, that you're trying to fight Sheik a lot of the time and you're at low percent. That's just a general thing I like to tell people. Like, see how this guy was trying to do some forward tilts? Even if those forward tilts hit me, like, honestly, not that much is gonna happen. Okay, close to the stage. I'm trolling a little bit with the edge guards, which I probably shouldn't do when I'm making instructive content. That's totally fine. That regular get up right there was actually a guaranteed kill. They were too far away to threaten me with the poof, and then the regular get up, if they go onto the stage, means that I can down tilt them. And starting at 127%, your unstale down tilt will guaranteed kill them on Battlefield. So he was at 128, which means that the game was just in a checkmate position. Again, that only would be possible if I'm under 100%, which I was. But yeah, hopefully you guys see the value of pushing Sheik into the corner or off stage. That is like the biggest thing I want to impart on you guys. So this person actually did some tricky movement at the very beginning. We're gonna run off laser, which is a very uncommon option. Yeah, see, I wanted to get right in there. I actually missed my dash, which is unfortunate. We're even gonna back throw. Look at this. I already have this control, right? I have the center stage. Okay, I actually messed up some stuff, which is totally fine. Laser, oh, still messing up quite a bit. All good. Oh, we were at a percent where the forward tilt was gonna knock us down. We disrespected a little bit. Forward throw off stage, read the high up B, didn't quite get it, which is totally fine. Boom, forward smash. There it goes. So we're gonna light shield on the top platform here, let him hit us off, which is good. High laser into approach, almost catches the jump, reading the movement on the side platform, didn't quite get them. They're not doing the jump needles like the other Sheiks that we were fighting earlier. This person likes to do some high recoveries. Boop. We're gonna hit them right here with a little complicated shenanigans. Again, just threatening back air while they're in the corner. Puts a lot of pressure on them to hit that ledge dash. Doesn't quite get it. Gonna do a side B ledge cancel here. They're trying to hard read with the down smash. Not quite gonna work out. Again, I'm doing those high approaching aerials, which are actually a pretty decent mix-up, I think, against Sheik. They have no jump, so we're gonna shove them outwards, and they don't recognize it in time. Even if they recognized it in time, since they had no jump, they were gonna be forced to poof likely onto the stage in that situation. We're gonna rinse, repeat, set up a really nice combo even after that, just like with a turnaround up tilt or something. Just building some damage again, throw them in the corner. What are they gonna do? Bam, right? Stay in the corner, back air. Oh, very nicely timed forward tilt actually, that's interesting. Get a DI away, they can't kill us with like a forward air or anything. Okay, shield drop laser right here, didn't quite work out, and they catch my double jump. Nice. Good kill from them. It was a little odd, the way they caught my double jump, but that just happens sometimes. Boom, threatening with the back airs. Again, they're gonna have to do something about this, right? And they do an up tilt, but with me being at such low percent, you guys see how I held down there. Again, I up tilt before they land, which could be really important. I mistimed that, which is a little unfortunate. Roll up here, forward smash, they Omsa-tech, forward smash again. Should never Omsa-tech the forward smash in that position, because it means that you can either forward smash a second time or just do a down tilt afterwards. It might take a little bit of practice because the frame window immediately afterwards isn't that big to do a second forward smash, but all in all, it's actually a pretty easy way to cover that Omsa-tech. So, again, hitting Sheik off the stage, making sure that you're corner pressuring correctly, all that kind of stuff is very important. Rising approaching aerials versus delayed approaching aerials. I mean, it's all just about like what mix-ups you want to threaten. So like essentially, if we can just imagine that this fox is a Sheik, right? Like, I'll just explain it very simply with just like 2 mix-ups, right? Let's say that we do laser early aerial against Sheik. So if we're doing laser early aerial against Sheik, again, that covers if they do a delayed take laser forward tilt, if they try to jump, and it could also cover maybe potentially some other options depending on what they do, right? So it covers if they jump, and it covers if they try to do a delayed take laser forward tilt. Late aerial, however, would beat them if they attempted to shield after laser, right? If you do this laser and you do the early aerial, they can just shield grab you or nair you out of shield, right? But if you do laser late aerial, that aerial is so late that they can't shield grab it or nair it out of shield. So the late aerial will beat them if they shield. And so you can even just see how this is kind of a 50-50 in itself, right? They're either shielding after the laser, and you have to deal with that with a late aerial, or cross-up aerials, or a fucking grab, or any number of things. But if we do the late aerial, it's gonna beat the shield. But you'd get caught with like a jump. If they just jump over your attack, they can whiff punish you for doing that late aerial because it's gonna be hitting much lower, so it won't actually catch them in their jump. And it's also gonna get caught by that take laser forward tilt that they were doing. So if you think that you're at a percent where take laser forward tilt is a really big threat, you might want to do some more early aerials because those late aerials are definitely going to get caught with you sitting in the air for longer. But if your opponent's going for a lot of shield grabs, for example, or a lot of nairs out of shield, doing something like late nair shine grab after your lasers is just like, I mean, this is just prime. This is like day 2 Falco, you know? Not day 1, I'm just saying it's a little bit more complicated than, like I wouldn't expect a day 1 Falco to actually be doing this, but like laser shine grab, or like approaching laser shine grab, which is essentially a late aerial, or late nair shine grab, like these things are very, very good against Sheiks that try to get value out of shield. Boom. So yeah, early aerial against Sheiks that try to jump a lot, late aerial against Sheiks that try to shield a lot. Now, of course, high level Sheiks are gonna be doing both. So you kind of have to mix it up. Any tips for reacting instead of guessing while reacting tech chasing? Just don't fucking think about something. The second my brain goes, man, they sure have been teching in place a lot, boom, I'm gone. It's done. As soon as I'm like, man, they're at a percent where it would really be bad for them to tech in place. I bet they tech towards the ledge, and then they tech in place. Oh, you just sit there. You have to have like your mouth open, and you're just a zombie. Boom. Just grab as late as possible so you have the most time to react, if that makes sense. That's true, but you don't have a lot of time to delay your grab, I will say. Make sure you're not jump cancel grabbing tech in place, If you jump cancel grab tech in place, you're trolling. It adds an extra frame at least. So it cuts into your reaction time. Okay, everybody, let's do our last little set here for the explaining road to rank 1 as we get out of our placements. Okay, we have Falco versus Fox, another fantastic set of melee. We are going to take off FOD, and honestly, my two favorite stages in this matchup are Pokemon Stadium and Battlefield, so it's really nice that Pokemon Stadium is a starter, in my opinion, and also not having the transformations is very good for Falco, so I think these two stages are very, very strong for Falco. So we'll see where we end up. I'm thinking, yeah, probably here. We're going to do a drop-down laser again. We're just going to see if Fox is jumping at us here. Okay, nice. So they didn't jump at us. They did do an approaching up smash after take laser, so we have to know that they're going to be willing to do some aggressive risks out of the take laser. They might be aware of the take laser timings, which is something we can pay attention to. They go to ledge. We're going to threaten with back air. Okay, they're at a high percent. Early cross-up aerial. Ooh, I went for a grab. I was just going to forward throw him off stage. Back air. Nice. Okay, so here we're going to position on the top platform. We're going to light shield, make it difficult for them. Now that their invincibility's gone, we're going to be able to attack them. Shielding and protecting yourself on the side platforms is really, really important against Fox. It's almost like a light switch goes off in Fox players' brains when you hit the side platform. I'm kind of trolling because I'm speaking about this. But when you're on the side platform, because their full hop sort of naturally is spaced to attack the top platform, right? So a lot of players will just attack the side platform really without even thinking about it, right? Making sure that you're ready to get those reversals if you're going to position yourself there is very important. That combo is something that everybody should be looking for if a Fox player does choose to DI that shine off stage. Doing the short hop, fast fall, double jump down air is very, very good, and it's very potent. We're going to try to cover them going to the side platform there. The corner pressure is pretty dynamic in this matchup, and you have to be ready to punish them not only for full hop wave landing, but also being able to run through you or at you with attacks. Okay, a little spot on shine action, cover the slide off as much as we can, pressuring the corner, and yeah, so pressuring the corner seemed difficult for them to deal with, which is totally fine. Hopefully our opponent continues to try here. So again, they were very aggressive here. So I'm actually going to do a drop through laser early down air. Yeah, you see how they were aggressive again? They were looking for that up smash. So again, that's that combo that I was just talking about with the short hop double jump down air. This is sort of a combination of things that I noticed from the first game. Again, we're going to cover them being aggressive by just stuffing them, beating them to the punch with our frame advantage off of the laser. Side B here, forward throw is going to knock down, which sets us up for a very nice tech chase. Okay, we're just gonna go here. And again, you see how I back up to cover some of the angles there? And I didn't cover the angle to the ledge. A lot of times you can play conservatively against opponents like that because you know you're still going to get those corner pressure situations, even if you're wrong about the edge guard. Nice little backflip off center like I was talking about in the other Fox set. A little bit of a down air there. Hopefully they keep trying for this last stock. I'm not so sure it's gonna happen. And GG's to that Fox player. Sorry that they had to run into me, but hopefully some of the things that I was talking about were apparent as the match was actually happening. So, good games. And now let's see where we get placed. Gold 2, Pog 1600. Let's go.